What's up guys, today's video's on the top 5 best sewing machines 2022, that are available on the market. I made this list based on my personal research. If you would like to see more details on these products and the updated prices, please check out the description below and be sure to subscribe to get more reviews. Okay, let's get started with the video. Number 5. This heavy-duty Singer sewing machine tackles a wide range of fabrics from chiffon and silk to leather and denim. It's the latter two that go along with the Singer's heavy-duty build. Thick fabrics can cause broken needles and other issues in less durable machines. However, this model's all-metal frame pushes right through without a pause. Thick fabrics can also pose problems with presser feet. If the foot can't lift high enough, the fabric gets stretched as it goes under the foot. This mode has an extra high presser foot to make sure those thick fabrics have enough room. It may come with fewer pressure feet than most sewing machines, only 3, but the mechanical functioning, durability, and versatility offer great options for beginning to advanced users. The last standout feature is the single-step buttonhole feature. Buttonholes can confound even experienced sewists. This model gives users a break and does it all once you set it in the right place. On the downside, this heavy machine needs regular lubrication or use. Otherwise, the metal frame can get locked up if it hasn't been used for a while. Number 4. Computerized sewing machines offer more features than mechanical versions, and all are controlled with the touch of a button. The Brother HC 1850 sewing and quilting machine has several beginner-friendly features, including an automatic needle threader, a drop-in bobbin, an adjustable sewing speed, plus an instructional DVD and access to Brother's technical support. For those who want to expand into quilting projects and more, this sewing machine includes a detachable wide table, 8 accessory feet, and the ability to do free motion quilting. With 185 built-in stitches, which includes 55 alphanumeric for monogramming, users should be able to tackle a range of designs. Even though this machine can handle heavy-duty projects, it's still lightweight and portable. At 13 pounds, it's easy to tote around or to pull in and out of storage. Number 3. Those who like to make their own clothing, the Genome 4120 QDC offers an unbeatable combination of versatility, precision, and power. It offers 120 different stitches, including alphabet fonts in American, European, and Cyrillic, and it comes with 7 presser feet, including a zigzag foot, zipper foot, buttonhole foot, blind hemming foot, and more. Basically, everything you need to create beautiful handmade garments. This sewing machine is controlled by an easy-to-read LCD screen with a touchpad on the side for easy navigation. It has a removable storage compartment that turns the machine into a free arm for those times you need to stitch small openings, and its superior plus feed system delivers more even stitching. The machine can even remember stitch patterns, as well as whether you want the needle to stop in the up or down position. The one major downside is that the machine doesn't automatically adjust tension when you switch stitches. Depending on your skill level, this might not be a big deal, though. Number 2. This machine is so easy to use that a time traveler from 1963 could probably thread and start sewing without ever having to look at a manual. In fact, a manual wasn't even included in the box, just a quick start guide for how to fill a bobbin and thread the machine. Everything on the machine is controlled via knobs, levers, and dials, so you can pick things up quickly. The machine only has 32 stitches and 1 buttonhole, so it might be limiting to some sewers. The Singer Heavy Duty is loud, powerful, and fast. In testing, it handled lightweight cotton muslin, stretch jersey, and several layers of heavy upholstery fabric very well. All the fabric went through the machine evenly, and the stitches were even and straight, though the backstitch didn't look very neat. At first, the zigzag stitch on the stretch jersey also looked too tight on the bobbin thread side, but after I adjusted the top thread tension a bit, I was able to make it look even on both sides. This machine can sew lightweight fabrics like silk, chiffon, and charmeuse, but it's more difficult because the powerful feed yanked the delicate fabric too quickly, causing the fabric to shift and the seam to pucker. To make the seam look nice, I had to test several different thread tensions and baste, or roughly hand sew, the seam to keep the layers from moving. If you plan to use this machine for light fabrics, you'll want to remember to use a sharp, fine needle for delicate fabrics. The machine makes a plain, rectangular one-step buttonhole. The buttonhole took several attempts before it worked out, but it was frustrating, and I don't know what I did to get it to start working either. The first few times I tried to sew buttonholes, the fabric stopped moving when the machine was ready to change directions, but the machine kept sewing so the thread made a big lump and the fabric got stuck. On the fourth or fifth attempt, things just started working and the buttonholes were fine. The buttonhole is functional, but it's not particularly beautiful since it's a mechanical machine, and you have to know when to take your foot off the pedal. If you don't, the machine will keep sewing. This can be tough for any level of sewer because it's more difficult to ensure the buttonholes are consistent. There's also no speed control other than changing how much pressure you put on the foot pedal. If you push too hard, the fabric might fly through so quickly that you can't control it. This machine has a maximum speed of 1,100 stitches per minute, so it's very fast when you want it to be, but it takes some time to figure out speed control. The flatbed attachment at the front of the machine has a convenient hinged compartment for storing accessories. It comes with 5 presser feet, including a walking foot, which is good for dealing with very thick fabric. It also comes with a light cloth cover to protect it from dust. While this is a simple and straightforward machine, it won't hold your hand the way a lot of computerized machines do. This machine expects you to do all the work, and when something goes wrong, it expects you to troubleshoot it, making it a good option for an experienced sewer who just wants something inexpensive, powerful, and portable without having to learn a whole new sewing machine. Number 1. You wanted to start a project right away. You could do it without looking at anything besides the Brother CS7000X's Quick Start Guide. This is a great, easy-to-use, beginner-friendly machine with a lot of features that advanced and tech-adverse sewers will appreciate too. For most sewing projects, you'll just need a straight stitch, zigzag stitch, and a buttonhole. This machine did an excellent job with all 3 of them, and quietly too. The machine handled lightweight cotton muslin and cotton jersey very well. The stitches were straight and even, and they looked neat from both sides of the fabric. The fabric fed through smoothly and evenly too. This machine was also a powerhouse when sewing several layers of heavy upholstery fabric. The fabric fed through easily, and the machine was able to sew through 3 or 4 layers and make neat, closely stitched buttonholes. In testing, the one-step buttonholes were easy to execute with the included button foot. The machine stops sewing automatically as soon as the buttonhole is finished, making sure all the buttonholes look neat, even, and consistent. It also has a lot of extra features that make sewing easier for beginners and advanced sewers, like the needle up-down button, which allows you to move the needle in a single step. The machine can also be programmed to your preference, so you can set the needle to default to the left or center while sewing, or have the needle stop in the up or down position, which is a great feature to sew sharp corners more easily. The automatic backstitch creates a single backstitch at the touch of a button, instead of having to control it with the wheel or foot pedal, useful for securing your seam stitches. It saves a bit of motion and makes a tidy-looking backstitch every time. I also appreciated the speed control, which tells the machine how fast or slow you want it to go, so you can use slower speeds for more careful work or faster speeds for zipping along straight lines. Beginners will especially appreciate that the machine gives a small beep if they're about to commit a user error, like forgetting to push the buttonhole lever down before trying to sew a buttonhole. The brand lists the machine at around 18 pounds, but according to my scale, it's closer to 10.4 pounds, which makes it easy to carry around. It comes with a hard plastic case, which is good for protection. The flatbed attachment on the front of the machine doesn't have a hinged compartment for storage though. Any accessories in the storage compartment have to be kept in a plastic bag. It's not convenient, but not a deal breaker either. This machine is great for its price, which I had to stop to double check the price. Most good machines start around $200, but with all these features, I expected to pay a lot more. It's a great general-purpose machine for garments, crafts, and quilts, and it comes with a lot of stitch options and useful accessories too. The machine is bundled with 10 presser feet, including a walking foot, which is useful for quilting and matching patterns across seams. It also comes with a piecing foot, quilting guide for making evenly spaced lines, and a wide table attachment for increasing the sewing area. Thanks for watching, guys. That's all for now. I hope you guys liked this video. If this video is helpful to you, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hope to see you guys in the next video.